An extraordinary fascination exists within expertly crafted tiny home design, a quality transcending dimensional quantification and confirming that spatial elegance isn't measured in square footage but in how deliberately every component is orchestrated and valued, reflecting luxury small spaces philosophy. In 2026, high-end compact homes have progressed beyond simple space preservation or compulsory reduction. They embody the establishment of intentional, sophisticated environments radiating warmth, enveloping you in ease, purposeful displaying conscious selections following minimalist interior design, and profoundly individual, expressing your character rather than conventional modest dwelling stereotypes, demonstrating tiny house lifestyle excellence. These residences unite thoughtful composition, recognizing every subtlety, with functional ingenuity addressing authentic daily requirements, supporting compact living solutions, validating that restricted environments can still manifest expansiveness through strategic organization, stylish through premium choices following interior design 2026 trends, and emotionally gratifying in ways oversized properties sometimes fail achieving despite abundant chambers.
Before we delve into our exploration, allow us to extend a warm welcome back to Amica Studio. For those joining us for the first time, we invite you to subscribe for more captivating insights into home and interior design inspiration.
Premium Tiny House Trends 2026, Luxury Small Spaces and Warm Minimalist Interior Design. Within this investigation, you'll discover how premium tiny homes aesthetics, prioritizing quality over quantity, strategic space optimization, tiny house organization concepts maximizing practicality, and 2026 color movements honoring warmth and sophistication converge, establishing residences appearing both practical, supporting everyday reality, and visually satisfying, nourishing the essence following tiny home aesthetics. We'll scrutinize refined small house layout configurations, creating movement and intention, intimate habitation territories confirming compact can embody coziness, intelligent tiny house storage ideas, systems hiding confusion, and refined color compositions enhancing limited environments without overwhelming them or producing visual pandemonium, reflecting modern small home principles. One. Progressive organization principles for space-productive occupation and tiny house organization. Progressive organization forms the cornerstone of every premium tiny homes. The differentiation between settings functioning magnificently and those perpetually frustrating supporting innovative tiny house principles. In 2026, inhabitants adopt adaptable configurations, optimizing every proportion through imaginative problem resolution and dismissing the perception that compact signifies limiting following small house layout excellence. Incorporated seating with underneath plane organization, retractable planes disappearing when unneeded, and hidden tiny house storage ideas frameworks maintaining visual sequence permit modest environments remaining pristine while still delivering everything necessary for contemporary occupation, validating that surplus environment becomes needless when every proportion executes numerous purposes through considerate dual-function composition supporting space-saving furniture integration. Resourceful organization frameworks manifesting purposeful and tiny house storage ideas. Storage within tiny home design no longer withdraws into concealment as regretful requirement, it becomes essential to the visual appeal, honored rather than obscured when constructed attractively demonstrating tiny house organization. Perpendicular shelving capitalizing wall altitude, underneath stage compartments optimizing otherwise disregarded environment, and surface-fixed storage sustaining floor transparency incorporate flawlessly into the interior when materials and applications are determined purposefully supporting compact living solutions. These tactical organization principles sustain visual serenity fundamental in modest environments while maintaining essentials conveniently obtainable, recognizing the actuality that belongings assist daily requirements even in tiny house lifestyle residences, confirming that reachability and elegance aren't contradictory objectives but reciprocal aspirations. Contemporary furniture constructed for modest proportions and space-saving furniture. Furnishings in high-end compact homes are determined for both practicality and refinement, forsaking the antiquated notion that modest environment furniture must relinquish visual magnetism for utility demonstrating space-saving furniture. Reorganizable upholstery adjusting to requirements, extendable planes hosting visitors, and condensed workplaces sustaining distant professional pursuits permit environments transforming smoothly across varying necessities throughout daily rhythms and existence transitions supporting modern small home. Producers acknowledged for groundbreaking space-productive compositions regularly motivate these arrangements, organizations that have concentrated comprehending how to occupy attractively within restricted proportions, streamlining the integration of ease with efficiency without compromise, reflecting premium tiny homes excellence. Two. Refined interior compositions for premium tiny homes and luxury small spaces excellence. Premium tiny homes in 2026 emphasize polished minimalism. Acknowledging that within constrained proportions, deliberate refinement becomes the essential proficiency and discipline produces superior impact than accumulation, demonstrating minimalist interior design. Gentle neutral color arrangements in equilibrated tones following warm neutral aesthetic, simplified furnishings without surplus ornamentation, and purposeful configurations considering traffic patterns and practicality create interiors manifesting openness and peacefulness rather than confinement and chaos, supporting luxury small spaces. Warm beige implying organic fabrics, nuanced taupe linking warm and cool ranges, and gentle whites optimizing light bouncing dominate the setting, permitting natural brightness reflecting magnificently across planes, increasing and intensifying valuable illumination while generating the perception of magnified proportions beyond genuine measurements, reflecting interior design 2026 trends. Balanced configurations manifesting spaciousness yet closeness and functional small spaces. A masterfully engineered tiny home design balances transparency, creating circulation and spatial enlargement with warmth, providing closeness and ease, achieving what seems paradoxical but confirms essential to triumphant modest environment occupation, demonstrating functional small spaces. Open-plan configurations with understated territory demarcation, such as floor treatments creating seating districts, hanging brightness identifying dining sectors, or low-profile storage presenting gentle separation, assist differentiating environments without visual complication or architectural obstacles, fragmenting valuable dimensions, supporting compact living solutions. The result constitutes a residence flowing effortlessly from habitation district to culinary territory while still offering instances of privacy and calm. Premium components transforming routine moments and tiny house decor excellence. To intensify refinement and prevent tiny house lifestyle homes from manifesting merely utilitarian, modest design determinations generate considerable impact, confirming that luxury small spaces concerns detail caliber rather than spatial abundance supporting tiny house decor. Texture-abundant upholstery in boucle or velvet, layered brightness creating dimension and atmosphere, and polished accessories chosen for visual worth and importance introduce warmth without dominating the setting or generating the jumbled perception, rapidly rendering modest environments chaotic. Following interior design tips. Purposefully chosen decoration components, like craftsman ceramic containers or minimalist surface arrangements delivering visual stabilizers, enable individual articulation while maintaining refined appearances, each article warranting its position through both elegance and intention. Three. Practical yet visually satisfying tiny home habitation districts and modern small home living. Tiny home design habitation districts in 2026 are constructed for ease and adaptability. Recognizing that within constrained proportions, the habitation sector must accommodate numerous intentions from dawn rituals to dusk hospitality, demonstrating functional small spaces. Comfortable seating at appropriate dimensions, environmental brightness creating atmosphere following architectural tiny house, and transparent configurations maintaining movement produce an attractive setting manifesting more substantial than its genuine impression through meticulous organization and tactical furniture arrangement supporting compact living solutions. Purposeful furniture configuration permits simple navigation while sustaining close, welcoming perception, validating that modest chambers can concurrently be operational and attractive when every determination considers both circulation and ease. Brightness intensifying environment and spatial awareness with tiny house lighting. Lighting accepts critical importance in premium tiny homes, perhaps more fundamental than in more substantial properties where organic brightness infiltrates more conveniently and synthetic brightness can circulate more extensively, demonstrating tiny house lighting. Layered brightness, integrating ambient providing general luminosity, task sustaining particular pursuits, and emphasis accentuating characteristics, creates dimension and warmth, rendering modest environments manifest dimensional rather than level, supporting architectural tiny house. Gentle LED brightness in warm temperatures, hanging apparatus demarcating sectors, and concealed light components introducing brilliance without observable equipment assist distinguishing districts while intensifying the dwelling's thorough atmosphere, confirming that purposeful brightness can genuinely broaden apparent spatial proportions. Ornamentation introducing personality without confusion and tiny home aesthetics. Minimalist arrangement doesn't represent vacant settings deficient personality, it designates purposeful selection where every component warrants its presence, demonstrating tiny home aesthetics. Purposefully determined ornamentation such as textured fabrics introducing ease, living botanicals contributing energy following biophilic design tiny house, or structural emphases delivering focal highlights introduces personality without congesting the valuable environment in tiny house lifestyle residences. Modest design components contribute warmth and uniqueness, rendering the dwelling manifest occupied yet refined, designating that genuine individuals inhabit here, that this setting mirrors individual inclinations, that elegance and daily reality harmonize rather than existing as isolated situations. Four. Contemporary color directions for 2026 tiny homes and tiny house color palette excellence. The dominating color directions for 2026 accentuate warmth and gentleness. Rejecting the frigid grays, controlling earlier intervals, favoring tones with emotional connection and organic associations, demonstrating tiny house color palette. Shades like sand implying shorelines, grayish connecting categories, warm taupe with terrestrial undertones, and gentle clay suggesting pottery introduce tranquility and sophistication to tiny home design interiors while broadening apparent proportions through light intensification following warm neutral aesthetic. These tones mirror natural brightness, magnificently optimizing valuable illumination and synchronize attractively with timber, mineral, and textured fabrics, creating organic arrangements manifesting unavoidable rather than manufactured, anchoring environments in nature's soothing composition supporting interior design 2026 trends. Graduated color arrangements for dimension and visual fascination following minimalist interior design. Rather than theatrical oppositions potentially dividing modest environments, contemporary tiny house lifestyle homes adopt graduated shades, nuanced fluctuations creating fascination without confusion demonstrating minimalist interior design. Subtle variations within matching color groups introduce dimension without visual perplexity, perhaps ivory planes, beige furniture, tan emphases creating progression rather than sudden shifts supporting luxury small spaces. Characteristic planes in somewhat deeper shades, textured applications capturing brightness variably, and gentle furniture offering tonal variety enable dimension while maintaining thorough unity and refinement, validating that fascination surfaces from subtlety rather than theatrical contrast. Color implementation articulating personality and welcome following interior design tips. Color determinations in high-end compact homes progressively mirror individual articulation, shifting from dictated arrangements toward personal understanding within balanced boundaries supporting interior design tips. Inhabitants employ cushions, artwork, and ornamental emphases conveying aesthetic without controlling the setting or dedicating to lasting color choices potentially restricting flexibility following tiny house decor. Paint producers like Benjamin Moore with comprehensive selections and Faro and Ball offering intricate, refined tones motivate compositions manifesting both contemporary and eternal, streamlining environment revitalization with modest investment, confirming that color alterations can metamorphose settings without requiring restoration. Five. Contemporary premium components for tiny home occupation and smart home tiny house integration. Intelligent residence capacities are transforming organic elements of high-end compact homes. Incorporating flawlessly rather than declaring themselves as isolated technological supplements demonstrating smart home tiny house. From intelligent brightness frameworks adjusting mechanically to climate mechanisms sustaining perfect temperature, technology incorporates smoothly enhancing ease without interrupting visual appeal or requiring perpetual engagement, supporting sustainable tiny living. These capacities streamline daily reality while maintaining simplified, contemporary manifestation, validating that ideal technology vanishes into infrastructure, assisting without prominence, intensifying existence without requiring consideration or absorbing visual environment. Valuable in Tiny House Trends 2026. Organic materials for premium perception and sustainable tiny living. Organic materials like timber displaying grain and warmth, mineral contributing mass and steadiness, and linen introducing gentle texture persist fundamental in 2026 composition directions, securing high-technology tiny homes in organic attractiveness, supporting sustainable tiny living. They contribute warmth, plane variation, and genuineness to condensed environments, potentially manifesting excessively produced or clinical, demonstrating luxury downsizing. When synchronized with contemporary applications in metal or glass, they create attractive equilibrium between luxury small spaces and ease, confirming that contemporary tiny home design can manifest warm and attractive rather than frigid and severe when organic materials introduce natural elegance. Purposeful arrangement for personalized dwelling and tiny home movement expression. The conclusive stratum of luxury small spaces surfaces from individualization, the subtleties transforming a tiny house into your residence rather than merely productive protection, demonstrating tiny home movement. Artwork mirroring your enthusiasms, assembled accessories with individual importance, and gentle fabrics in your favored textures enable narrative and render the setting genuinely yours, transforming generic tiny dwelling into individual sanctuary, supporting luxury downsizing. Whether motivated by contemporary minimalism, respecting discipline, or comfortable refinement, adopting warmth, these completing components introduce sentiment and character into the dwelling, validating that even the most modest environments can manifest intensely individual when arranged with purpose and gratitude, reflecting tiny house lifestyle excellence. Conclusion. Premium tiny homes in 2026 validate that attractive occupation doesn't rely on proportions, that square footage embodies merely single component among various elements in creating environments nurturing and motivating supporting tiny house trends 2026. With refined interiors honoring superiority following minimalist interior design, intelligent composition resolutions optimizing practicality demonstrating compact living solutions, and purposefully determined tiny house color palette creating synchronization, even the most modest environments can manifest refined attracting discriminating preference following luxury small spaces, comfortable sustaining daily patterns, and elevating improving your disposition when returning residents. As you examine these principles, envision how they could revolutionize your personal setting, whether it's a tiny home design you're establishing, a modest residence you're refining, or a close sanctuary you're creating as protection following small space renovation. Permit these principles motivating you creating a dwelling manifesting not merely stylish impressing spectators, but genuinely yours sustaining your authentic lifestyle, mirroring your standards, cultivating your prosperity in approaches transcending dimension or conventional luxury small spaces measurements.